Welcome, Aries, Taurus, to your June Astro Dice reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on with you, my friends. Okay, give us the best message, please. Best message is coming out. Ooh, going straight into that 7th house of partnerships. Love it. With Taurus energy, with some Venus energy, excuse me. Venus energy. The part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. With that Taurus. The energy around you shows an abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. Going straight into that 7th house. Seventh house, please. 7th house. 7th house is the area of your life about long-term significant partners, romance, business, and family. Woohoo! Getting it all right there. So let's see what's going on with you. Getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. Clarify for me, please, what's going on. Okay, under the Venus, we have the exhaustion. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse to the 5 of Wands to the 9 of Swords. I like that the 9 of Swords is kind of is in reverse. I do like that. Because this is saying, well, I was trapped in my head. It was really hard, but now I'm starting to reach out, right? So in the very beginning of the month over here, there could have been some kind of misunderstanding that's leading you into some kind of a temporary discontent. But it shows that the discontent and all the nightmares and all the anxiety of the situation is falling away, right? So it's not going to jeopardize, this bond that you have with someone or, in the workplace or the love. Remember, this is significant partners, romance, business, or family, right? So whatever that bond is, it's saying it's not going to jeopardize this much. I can see that, we have some conflict going on. There's some disagreements and some strife, but it's not going to last long. It's going to start up in the beginning of the month, and then it's going to pretty much dissipate as the beginning of the month goes on. So a couple of days, we're not really seeing eye to eye over here, but it does feel like you're going to break free from those restrained emotions. Absolutely not feeling like I'm going to be as overwhelmed. They're not going to keep you on the edge as much. So yeah, just give it a little bit of time and patience, and you'll find that everything's going to start, moving back to where it needs to be. So right, so it's like somebody is being a little impatient, might be being a little stubborn about the situation, but everything is, yeah. Okay, and we have the Page of Pentacles coming out over here on the 9 of Swords in reverse, which is talking about that opportunity. So it does feel like, if this is a love situation, it does feel like it's like it's okay, everything's going to be okay, but the relationship is pretty lukewarm right now. It's not, you could have some reservations about this situation on how much it's going to strengthen. But it does look like they are coming back towards you, more ambitious and willing to want to, yes. Thank you, Spirit. Reconcile the situation. So like I said, it's not going to last very long. It is one of those things that is like, it's going to start a couple of days, maybe the first week within the first part of the month, and then it will dissipate. Okay, let's go on to the mid-month over here. That could be family, love, whichever. If that is a money situation, let's just look at the money really fast before I get to the mid-month. Looks like you're putting in extra responsibilities and hard work at the beginning of the month, but it is something that you're moving fearlessly, and impulsively towards, but there is some difficult decisions that need to be done when it comes to your money in the very beginning of the month. Okay, so there's going to need to be a lot of strength and willpower in both areas of your life. Okay, so, and it could even be that the burdens are because of the love or the family situation. Okay, and getting now into the mid-month, we have the 10 of Cups. That's a huge turnaround. But you still have the 3 of Swords. Oh, wait, hold on. 3 of Cups. So it does look like there could be some kind of family celebration. You might have some kind of reunion or family get-together going on. At this time, there's going to be some kind of collaboration, but it does look like there's still a lot of grief and pain going on. You still feel like you're hurt and upset and very confused about the situation. So it's like, I'm going to go out and have a good time. I'm going to find this family contentment, excuse me. I'm going to feel the love in the mid-month, but yet I still feel very betrayed, very hurt about what happened. And I still think it's what happened in the very beginning of the month, or maybe something else is going on during the mid-month, right? These are small readings. I'm not going to get super into everything, right? Because it could come up also in your love reading. You never know where it's going to might pop up. But I'm going to dig a little bit, but I'm not going to, everybody's situation is a little bit different. But more than anything, it's that betrayal, it's that upsetness, it's that argument that was going on within the situation. But it does feel like, you know what, we're going to go out and have fun. Maybe you're even arguing about going out and having fun. Geez, who knows, right? Queen of Wands, guys, could be dealing with a Leo. I know. Holding on tight to the situation and conserving, and then we'll get to the money situation as well, because right now this seems to be really about some kind of family or romantic partnership going on over here. Could even be a friendship. No matter what, it's some kind of partnership. It's like you're focused and you're taking on this zest of life, right? And very determined for this joy. Like whatever this is going on for you, it's like, I'm trying to put this behind me. I'm trying to move on. Okay, from this situation. I want this week to, this mid-month to be much better. I'm done seeing the challenging things, but yet I still feel very hurt about this situation. It's not like that hurt is just going to go away. And it does look like, but you do have the mental clarity for these new beginnings. And the new beginning is just that kind of starting over, saying, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I have the clarity of the understanding, and I'm trying to address new things into my life. I don't want to worry about these things, but don't think for 1 second that you didn't hurt me, right? That something doesn't hurt. But looking more towards what's going on in the mid-month than worrying and focusing so much over there. But yet, yeah, going out and celebrating and having a good time. It's just like, I'm looking for the joy and the happiness within the situation. But I am keeping to myself, and I'm keeping my emotions in control. With the 3 of Cups, it's like the powerful 3 within myself. I'm keeping that in control, and I'm conserving what little energy that I have left when it comes to the situation. Okay. So it does look like, how are they dealing with this situation? What is going on? Why are they still have 3 of Swords? Because of the betrayal. Thank you. It's from betrayal. It's from some kind of deception. It's some kind of dishonesty, something that was going on around the situation, something that you felt, that you guys could have had a stable relationship or a stable conversation about the situation, but it was out of control, and the love has not returned the way you want it to return. The relationship has not, because I told you, it's like it's lukewarm. I got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Now I was patiently waiting for everything to come back together, but it is not, right? That's why I was waiting for you to do so, but you just walked away from the situation. Okay, we had a reconciliation about the situation, but then you kind of escaped the situation, and now they're kind of ghosting you more than anything. So you're really curbing your emotions toward the situation. They don't want to talk about it. It kind of feels like the elephant in the room scenario. Okay, so that's where you're kind of tightening your grip, tightening up your heart about the situation. Okay, you're like, okay, whatever. And that's really what it is. It's kind of like okay, whatever. It's kind of like we said our sorries, but it might not have been the sorries and the new opportunity that you thought was coming. Because you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So when you took that reconciliation and that new beginning with them and said, okay, we'll put everything to rest, it literally never came to the rest the way you wanted it to. That's why you still have Three of Swords, right? That means we never really fully, truly apologized for this situation or got down to the situation of why this is taking place or how this even started or whatever. So it still keeps you in your mind, okay? It still keeps you in your mind, and it still keeps you kind of feeling isolated from that situation because they don't seem to want to open up about that situation, or maybe you don't want to open it up. But I think it's them, because it looks to me like you wanted to really talk this out, have these things. It didn't happen, so you're just going on your merry way. Okay, and now they're kind of pushing back. And as they're pushing back, not opening up, that's why, right? That's why. So getting to the finance situation over here when it comes to business and career and money. Clarify on the situation, please. We have the King of Pentacles. We have manipulation and secure. We have the Magician in reverse. And we have the holding back the Fool. Ooh. So where you wanted, where you feel like you're still struggling within your work over here, but it does feel like you are getting a little more wealth from the situation. You might be putting in more hours during the mid-month. Something is going on where it just feels like you're more, and it could just be more disciplined than I was before. Maybe you're just more focused now on them, on your job more than your home life, right? Because it takes your mind off the situation. A lot of times that does happen. Right, so you might even be going back with the Magician and analyzing some kind of spending habit that's going on, okay? You might feel like maybe there's too much spending going. Maybe that was what the whole problem was to begin with. Maybe you need to tighten your budget and curb unnecessary spending, right? So that way you can feel like you have more wealth and hold on to more money. Maybe that's where this is all coming from to begin with. For some of you. Okay, so you definitely want to be more careful this week when you're this mid-month, when you're spending. Don't do any unnecessary spending at this time, because that's not going to help you, right? But it looks like you are holding back from that situation. And that, it's kind of crazy because you do have the Four of Pentacles as well, which is saying I'm being a little greedy with my money, right? I'm conserving this money. Maybe that's what this is all about with some of you. This is all about spending too much money, and now you're holding tight, and they don't like that. They see that your pocketbook is not open. At the end of the month, we have the Knight of Pentacles coming in, slow and steady. There's that Taurus energy coming in. Having the Two of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. Ooh. This is where you're going to feel like everything is going to slow down. You're going to just worry about your routines and responsibilities. You're going to go at everything slow and steady. I do feel like right now you're now more worried about your money towards the end of the month, because the other person's just kind of doing whatever they're doing, and you are now juggling and going through all these different things. You might be juggling and balancing out your checkbook, your money, things of this nature, but you are definitely, progressing and looking towards what is going on in your future. Could even be, looking at how I'm going to save money, solving any kind of problems that are going on, negotiating. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on over here when it comes to that. Yeah. Maybe when you went out and had fun, maybe they wanted to overspend money and you were like really tight with your checkbook, and you're like, nope, not today. But the surge of energy that you had is not as much as you had before. It does feel like they feel like you're a little controlling and a little domineering and a little stubborn about the situation. And I think it's because you feel that they were being reckless about the situation. So it does feel like you are, wow, are you disciplined about what's going on and very reliable. You are definitely taking in a new completion. You are making new steps up. You're planning new things when it comes to the way you're spending money. Okay, so you put your money towards your noble quest, investing in what you need to invest in. Okay, and yeah, right. So now let's see, because that's more about the money issue. Let's see what's going on with the love situation. Overall card for the love situation, please. isolated and hermiting. Whoa. Okay, so it looks like towards the overall for that month is that they're going to kind of hermit away. They want time alone. They're in retrospective mode, trying to figure out what they're doing. And for you, woo, you're aligning your personal values and coming into the reality of what's really going on when it comes to this love situation. Okay, comes to your money. Overall message for money, please. You are the King of Wands. Wow. You're really holding tight over there, being the leader when it comes to your money, holding on tight to your finances, not going to allow anything to escape your view. You're like, this is my money. I made this money and this is mine and I'm going to hold tight to it. So you experienced some kind of boost maybe in your status wealth area. Well, we did see that because, where was it? Oh, it's over here. I'm sorry. Duh. King of Pentacles, right? So this is where you're experiencing this boost, but you're keeping a very tight grip on your money, right? And what you're valuing at this time, and really putting in all that authority. We see all this authority between the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Emperor, and now the King of Wands. So whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, right? Wow, guys, that is really awesome. And you're going to have the overall card for the whole reading is the Nine of Cups. So you're going to actually find that contentment within yourself and that joy, no matter what the situation is. Pretty much what it's saying is, I'm going to leave behind anything that doesn't serve me, and I'm not going to worry about the situation. I'm not going to allow everything to worry me. It's either going to go this way or it's not. So moving on to the calmer waters within the relationship, whether it's ending or whether or not you're just tightening up your buckle and your wallet, or whatever is going on with you. It's just definitely a change is on the horizon, but we see that with the World card. So this is a time where you're going to shift and leave behind all the unnecessary problems, because you're saying, I don't want to take these into, the next month with me, because if I take these into the next month, it's, I need this to end now, right? And that's with all these kings over here, you're saying, I'm putting my foot down now, okay? And I'm not going to let them disillusion me. I know what's real and what's not real. And, and I'm not going to allow myself to be in any kind of confusion anymore, because I understand what the situation really is. Okay. Nice reading, guys. Till next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.